people helping him learn the game properly, right? Has helped him improve in Street Fighter 6. And it's just so cool to see somebody who's older, who's more mature, who's got bigger just notoriety in the scene, be humble and look to someone younger to learn more and improve in the game in Leshar.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about it is that Fudo, back in the Virtua Fighter days, there was always these gods of Virtua Fighter, and most of the time when they trained somebody new, the person that they trained couldn't ever beat the person who trained them because, you know, they crafted them essentially. Fudo was one of the only ones that eventually started surpassing the master. And so I wonder if he can do the same thing here against Lashar.
That may be the case, right? This is the time to do it, if there's going to be any time to do it. First of 5 single elimination here in the quarterfinals. Our last quarterfinals match of the event as well. After this, we have been narrowed it down to top 4. Again, if you're just joining us in one half of semifinals, it will be Angry Bird versus Xiao Hai. In the other half of semifinals, it will be Blas versus the winner of this match right here. It's going to be exciting to see. You heard Cola talk a little bit about it on the couch. He's excited to see what they pick, right? Could be an Ed mirror. It could be Dee Jay versus Terry. It could be Dee Jay versus Ed. It could be Ed versus Dee Jay. All kinds of possibilities here between these two. Let's see what weapons of choice they bring to the battlefield.
Yeah, and again, being able to have mastery over multiple characters. You know, Fudo was a long-time DJ player until Ed came out. And I remember when he first switched to Ed, I was like, why? Because, like, obviously DJ is so strong and everything. And then, again, a lot of the players in Japan were able to show us just how strong Ed is. And since then, Ed has just been a constant in these tournaments at the end of tournaments.
Absolutely right. I mean, really, I think in this latest batch of momentum that Lashar's really picked up, it felt like he started with the Terry, but at EVO we saw some Ed. Now we're seeing Ed primarily in this tournament. Gonna get right now the Ed mirror between Fudo and Leshar. That's how we're starting. We'll see if this is how we finish.
Again, the two hottest players going into EVO. They both finished top 8 at EVO, showing how consistent and strong they are. It's coming to a head here at the Esports World Cup. Who's gonna take it, Fudo or Leshar?
The man beat him to the flicker. That time right there from Leshar, just a little bit quicker on the trigger finger.
And obviously, mirror matches make things always awkward because if you're in range to land your standing medium kick, they're in range to land theirs too. So no distance advantages here between these two.
Oh yeah, and Fudo trying to call it the fireball right there, but Leshar only showed him the startup, didn't complete it, and then went with another DI as well to try to keep Fudo very low on the drive. That punish counter is going to contribute to that as well.
So Leshar here off to a rocking start. Gonna throw the perfect parry with the light punch on the drive rush to bait out that perfect parry, to bait out the drive parry.
Beautiful stuff from Leshar right there, faking him out. But Fudo off in the races and then stuffs Lashar's wake up button attempt. That's why we're gonna bust out with some invincibility.
Yep, and you see them holding the psycho flickers, always having the kill rush options to try to build that space.
Indeed, man. Drive rush, crouch light kick, respected. Oh, actually tagged him with the jump medium kick and the whip punish. Leshar gonna make it all the way count here, right? Fudo's gonna be on about a pixel of drive gauge afterwards. Lashar's trying to really take control of this match.
Yeah, let's see how this mind game works here. Oh, the parry, okay. So that actually saves him from the burnout. Oh, right there, he was hoping that Leshar would press a faster button.
Oh, and after the tech right there, the drive rush in, catches the forward fierce attempt, and then again the longer range crouch light kick. He just committed the drive rush behind it. Figured he might as well force the decision there as he had Fudo back against the ropes.
Well, they're going right back into it. They're not waiting at all.
Yeah, Fudo not contemplating a character switch, right? Not even looking to avoid the mirror as of yet.
Ooh.
Oh, the crouch heavy kick this time coming through as one of the buttons that Ed lives off of.
Ed gets the forward throw here, but now backing off a little bit and actually just switched to offense all of a sudden. But good defense from Fudo right there not to get caught by that.
Man, sets the fireball out, just drive rushing behind it as well. Both players here not being too overzealous in this round.
Ooh.
Just as I say that though, the forward fierce gets clipped and the backdash actually gets chased down by the ODDP.
But getting the drive rush check with that crouching light kick and then the combo.
Right now, Lashar. Ooh, try to raw drive rush in. I'm a little surprised by that.
See them both swinging away above their heads. Covers jumps as well. But we haven't seen any whiff punishes on those yet.
Indeed. And Lashar continues to try to show him the fireball. Oh, and then Fudo catches him inching forward right there with the stand medium kick. That's what's so hard about this matchup and playing against Ed in general, right? Got to respect the range on that one. Of course, he wanted the back throw into the corner. Fudo didn't let him have it, and that's going to be a clean punish. Like that from Lashar, right? It was going to be a tall task. He canceled to the level 2 to still get that round. Might as well save the meter and surrender it.
Yeah, but that was, you know, a nice little round closer, because if he hit it, it could have won the round off of that completely. So he just went for the OD flicker, I'm sorry, the OD Blitz.
Indeed, right now the crowd can be kick as well from Fudo. Coming in hot, that's what we talked about from both of these players. Are going to be looking for that a lot. Pretty confirmable blend if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Lashar, he was holding on to that drive parry and then lets the DP loose afterwards. He's burnt out, but he's got plenty of meter to defend himself. See if Fudo gets a little bit too predictable. He's not, though. It's looking like he's not too thirsty until that jump happened.
Yeah, and really, oh wait, never mind. I was just about to say, Fudo really hadn't had a chance to take advantage of that burnout, but gets the hit over here, and Fudo, is he gonna tie this up 1-1?
Oh, yes, indeed. And that's the thing with Fudo, right? That's one of his primary strats on this character as well. He loves doing drive rush into flicker, right? To counter the check attempts on the drive rush. So it opened up Lashar there. And that's going to be especially good against someone with great reactions like Lashar, right? He's trained himself to stuff a lot of those drive rush attempts. And that flicker puts the E-brake on and then punishes you heavily for trying it.
That's right. The better you get, I mean, you also find ways to beat up on the good, the good habits of your opponents. That's what fighting games are all about. It's always a cycle of options and just trying to read what your opponent is going to go for and catching them by surprise. But are we going to get a character change? We're getting the Terry Bogard from Lashar.
Indeed, man. I'm excited to see this remix. See how he goes about the match now. And yeah, James, to your point, right? It's always good to attack weaknesses, but if you can turn your opponent's strengths into a weakness, then it's a whole different ball game, right? And that's why Fudo gonna be taking on the Terry now, as Lashar has had enough of the mirror for now.
Oh, well, that's a great start for Lashar right away. But you can see why he wants to go with the Terry. I think he wants to try to rush down Fudo a lot more and not give him as much room to breathe.
Yeah, right. Fudo is such a veteran of the game, so good on the ground. Oh, that playing that type of style usually plays into his hands. That's why Lashar, yeah, might want to get more aggressive here.
Just to your point, saying how strong he is on the ground.
Oh, the flicker does get called out with a jump throw.
And now throw into the corner here, gonna drive rush in there. See a little bit of that stagger right there, and then just read the exact moment Fudo let go of down on the controller. First round to Lashar.
That crush medium kick got plenty of distance on it for Terry, right? So he's gonna be happily pressing it time and time again. I like that. Just get into his face right there. A little bit of the quick burn. Try to build your own drive here back. Wow, interrupts the power wave. Put that away.
And now Lashar just busting out with the ODDP, but you know, if you're Fudo, not necessarily terrible, because that's putting Lashar at that 1 bar, and you should be able to drain all of that here with the level 2.
I love that from Fudo right there. Because it dropped immediately, it was able to burn him out in time, and then the DI. Lashar not responding to it, and we're going to a round 3.
Yeah, again, when Fudo got hit by that ODDP, he immediately was like, okay, you put yourself at 1 bar, so now you're at Burnout's door, and he took advantage of it.
Oh, and again, checking the drive rush attempt. Fudo, he's such a wall on this character, right? That's one of the things Ed is great at. And again, the ODDP is blowing through the options from Lashar.
got the counter hit with that standing medium kick. Could have linked to Buster Wolf, but I'm not sure if he was ready for that.
Good point, yeah. Right now, both players here trying to, Lashar trying to get some drive gauge back, right? That's why Fudo went with that forward gear, kept him below the 3-bar threshold, and then snipes the whip. He's gonna be able to put this level 3 on him and take a 2-1 lead just like that. Fudo brush, bringing him up, making a speed bag out of Terry.
So, what is Lashar gonna do here? Is he gonna switch characters again? Or is he gonna try? No, I think he's gonna go right back into the Terry. There was something about that match that he still feels like will work out for him. And, well, look, if you wake up DPs, it works for any character.
Yeah, he also started the round with the surprise bird knuckle, right? We didn't really see that in the first game as Terry, so we'll see if he implements that a little bit more. That's a good way to get in on that range when you're outside of it from Ed, but either way, Fudo is back at it. Oh, no surprise bird knuckles this time.
Yeah. Wow, just going for the ground with the power wave right there. Just throwing them out there and just harassed Fudo. Fudo didn't have an answer for that round.
I love that. Lashar going with the drive rush crouch light kick as well. Going with the crouch button to duck that crouch medium kick from Fudo. It hits a bit high, so great way to dodge that.
Yeah, we saw that, you know, the quote random unquote burn knuckle and then the crazy power waves. Maybe his read is that he needs to be a little nuttier going up against Fudo here.
Yeah, absolutely right. Like I talked about, like it's a great way to get in on Ed when you're outside that range where it's comfortable for Terry to play. But right now, Fudo is gonna make him pay. Let's get to the other side of the corner here. Got the burnout. Drain as well on the last hit. Goes with a low. Lashar was trying to wake up Buttons, thinking Fudo would look to bait something out, but instead he covered his bases and puts another round on the board.
Okay. Fudo there staving off that aggression from Lashar in the last round. You can see right there, we've seen Riddles do that a lot with the you know, the medium power wave, try to bait out the parries and then rush in and get the throw. But it feels like it hasn't been working on Fudo right now.
Oh, and then Lashar, recognizing how close that hit, right? Thought Fudo would try a throw afterwards, just walked out of range.
Drive rush in, massive plus frames off of that drive rush heavy punch, and then sniping with the crouching light kick, catching Fudo.
Indeed. Puts him on the ground again with the throw. Are we gonna establish these? Oh, he waited with the delay tech that time just in case Fudo woke up with something. And there it is. He baits out the ODDP. What a move from Lashar. But yeah, you see that plenty nowadays, right? Especially in this patch now where the person who techs second on the throw gets that meter. Whole lot of delay techs coming out to both bait reversals and then potentially get the meter if your opponent immediately throws. Oh, my.
Just to go through the fireball.
Oh, he's holding. It's out to the border standoff.
Exactly. Oh, now Fudo at a very dangerous level of drive gauge right now. However, getting that throw here in the corner and checking. Getting the check as well. And you see, trying to be aggressive, trying to keep Lashar, perhaps trying to get him under that 3-bar threshold. But Lashar fights his way out.
Indeed, Lashar trying to chase him down. Big throw tech from Fudo, though. That's what I talked about, right? You can see how much bar that ended up giving Fudo here. He's very healthy in the situation now. But Lashar snipes with the crouch medium kick. And luckily for him, it connected, so he didn't have to confirm into the drive rush cancel.
And now, both sitting on level 2s. Any clean hit for either of them will win the round, but a back throw. What's a counter hit? Oh, did he block?
Oh, the ODDP. Fudo hadn't committed to anything, and that is slow startup, but it's got a whole lot of invincibility frames. Well done.
Oh, man. Oh, the jump heavy punch is gonna hit. Yeah. Beats the drive rush attempt right there from Lashar.
Surprise bird knuckle again, trying to catch Fudo off guard.
It was just a little too close to get those plus frames. Lashar, you and oh, but there's the whip punish from Fudo. Is he gonna spit? He is. He's gonna get the burnout from here. So of course you spend the meter.
Indeed here, Lashar's in a rough position. He's only got one bar to his name as well. I wouldn't be mad at Fudo just continuing to put the gas to the floor at this point. Oh, but instead it brings him in with the flicker and then just walks away. Leshar, a strike or throw was gonna kill, so he had to commit. And unfortunately for him, he was very wrong on the situation. Man, are we actually gonna get another 5-2 here? Or can Leshar figure some things out? Wow. Oh man, still catching the recovery of Perry as well.
Yeah, Leshar held on to that a little bit too long. But that is a good message to send from Fudo. What a whip punish with a forward heavy punch.
Oh man, just a little bit outside the range that time. But you see Leshar, he did press into the fireball that time, so Fudo's idea definitely working out well.
Wow, Fudo starting off strong here.
Oh man, and then pressing back. Seems like Fudo's caught on to the rhythm here. You even saw a little bit of a head shake from Leshar before we cut to the crowd. I think the frustration may be mounting.
Yeah, which is very odd because, you know, Leshar, usually a very calm, cool, and collected player. There it is again. South of the border standoffs.
Yeah, and Fudo, I think he's just expecting Leshar to cancel the drive rush or parry into the drive rush. That's why he's not going for a kill rush to get a throw punish or anything.
Okay, good check right there from Leshar. And so now he's got to get some offense going here. You mentioned the wall that Fudo is and his defense. Nice, just kind of slipping right under the jump attack with that drive rush crouch light kick, but then...
Oh my goodness, the crouch heavy kick confirmed real fast after the flicker. Fudo here, he's gonna be so healthy on drive while Leshar is hurting for any resource besides super meter.
Yeah, it's a terrifying situation.
Oh my, and once again, just lures Leshar into teching. Fudo a 4-2 here, one game away from getting into semifinals.
So like I said, Fudo, just such a strong fighting game background, the pedigree of players he's trained with. One of the only players who's able to defeat his master.
Oh my, the overhead though, caught Fudo. Just pressing buttons, just on the counter hit, and then beats him on the forward fierce attempt. Oh, baits it out as well. He does the quick burn, leaves him standing. And wow, Leshar, 19-second round.
That's a good round for Leshar right there. Getting the reads on Fudo, and there it is again. That neutral skip burn knuckle, hoping that your opponent just walks into it.
Indeed, or spaced properly right. He could get the plus frames on it as well.
True.
Oh my, the big whiff punish on the crouch heavy kick. Power dunk.
Oh no, you just ate that standing heavy punch, and now we're going coast to coast.
Indeed, looking strong with it, great damage, and now we're on the other side of the corner. Establishes one throw, establishes two. What are we gonna do from here? Just tried to blow up Leshar, taking right there. Went with the normal this time.
Oh, nice. Got in there and gets the back throw, but it did cause him. He had to burn himself out to do it too close for the burn knuckle. And you see how landing that dream combo just changes the complete outlook of a round so quickly.
Indeed here, Fudo 1 round away from getting into semifinals. Leshar starting to look for some haymakers with that heavy kick. I don't know if he's gonna find any. Fudo is just playing too compact and too careful to give him big openings. It's extremely tough to open this man up. Nice job with the crouch light kick though, that 2B style, SNK.
Yeah, sneaking in there like that. Oh, nice drive rush into the DP. Using the pause of that drive rush to kind of see what your opponent is doing.
Oh man, power waves all day, every day right now. No, he's that far away, but the perfect parry on the flicker and the drive rush punish afterwards. Leshar seeing some life in his eyes here.
Yeah, but again, remember we mentioned, the more you push Ed into the corner, the more dangerous it can be.
Right, sets him up greatly for the dream combo.
Here it is.
Oh my goodness,
no.
actually low crushed that one. I wasn't sure. Maybe he wasn't expecting to actually clip that because I don't think that's airborne. It was just a fortunate situation where the crouch medium kick was already in recovery. Perfect parry again. Leshar gives us our first 4-3, potential 5-3 of the entire EWC.
Power Geyser from Leshar right here does finally get a game 3 on the board. This Terry, slowly but surely, I felt like in that game he definitely had a lot more reads on what Fudo was doing in a lot of those key moments, like Oki and, you know, the plus frame situations.
Baits it out again right there. He was looking for a reversal, but he'll take the parry as well. Oh man, it looked like he tried to stay medium kick, but couldn't quite get it in time. Fudo was able to beat him to the button.
Interesting, I thought Fudo would have gone for a side switch combo when he got that hit, but now he's trapped. The perfect parry. There we go, the back throw for that side switch.
That was such sick recognition from Lashar. Oh, had the parry in mind, right? That's where he found it. In response to that, beats him again with the drive rush jab. But yeah, I love Lashar, recognizing that he got that juggle point off the drive rush, heavy kick, linked it to the Buster Wolf. Oh man, these options from that range, but the bird knuckle, surprise.
And now it's gonna land the drive rush heavy punch as well. Fudo's trapped in the corner, and now Leshar finds another hit. Next hit wins for Leshar.
Oh, but instead Fudo finds another dream. Let's see if we can turn this one into a nightmare for Leshar.
Hasn't been able to get the Shin Dream yet, but it doesn't matter because look at the corner carry, the damage, the check, but didn't get the confirm off of that. Standing light punch.
Indeed here, we set up shop. Oh, tried to bait something out. He wanted the big dub, right? He wants to kill Leshar now, and he might be able to do it. No, the level 2 actually built another one I didn't realize. That's gonna be big damage. Puts him on death's door, but can't quite close it. Both players wait a second. Leshar gets the back throw and the overhead to force a final game.
Oh my God, this is it. This is our first 9th game of this top 16, and this just could not be more expected coming from Fudo and Leshar. Again, the two hottest players in this year so far. Leshar, again, as we've mentioned, with the CEO and the combo breaker. Fudo with the Topanga and the Blink respawn in here. Are we getting a change to Dee Jay?
Oh my goodness, Fudo betting on the best of one Dee Jay here, trying to throw Leshar off, show him a different look. He's like, you just played 8 games against my head. Let's see if you can weather this storm of Dee Jay for one last round.
That's right. And yeah, definitely gonna try to play a little bit more of that projectile game with Dee Jay. But that light power wave being a nuisance going under those projectiles.
Oh man, it looked like Fudo started with the air slasher. That might have been a feint though. Up kicks as soon as he sees the drive rush pressure come out.
Yeah, flash kicks are almost kind of like the original modern. Very easy to react to things, just press up and kicks.
That time though, Leshar again snipes out the range. That crouch medium kick is potent. Oh, the Hezzy's right there trying to catch him, but great recognition on when his turn was over.
And Fudo drive rushing.
Oh, the double perfect parry from Leshar. My goodness, man, you might have to add him to the Royal Bloodline. Shout out to Cockadoo. Oh, and again, that crouch medium kick catches the whip punish. A little bit too far on the crouch fears, and Leshar has brought it back. Potential 3-game comeback to take this set. Oh my goodness, he tried the funky slice of the whip punish, the crouch medium kick, and then baits out the up kicks. This is a huge start. Leshar, is he gonna dump the meter? Let's see, not holding on to it. He knows the next hit is going to kill.
Especially if he can keep his enough drive gauge to use for that power geyser, but Fudo's gonna take care of that drive gauge right here, right now.
That's gonna be burnt out here. Lashar, of course, still got 3 bars to his name, and he's gonna spin one on the Buster Wolf. Trying to maintain this advantage, not trying to let Fudo get back to mid-screen. We get there anyway. Big throw tech as well. Gives him a nice chunk of burnout meter back as well.
Perfect parries from Fudo. Oh, he's gonna get the counter hit. Just goes for the medium Sobat. Was able to block in time. Funky slicer.
Finds it that time, leaves him standing as well. Lashar here, throw techs for his life. Sends out the OD power wave afterwards. Trying to bully up with crack shoot. Fudo gets his drive meter back. Immediately sends it with the OD air slasher. My goodness, bruh. Anybody's game here, Lashar. SCA on deck as well. Snipes it, he finds it. Lashar completes the 3-game comeback and gives himself a berth into the semifinals.
Lashar and Fudo giving us one for the books here. Clearly, both of them such equal levels of skill and reads and talent here. But it is Lashar